This is Austin Hannah. Hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Good. That's sincere. So you guys been watching the Olympics at all? Because I know you just responded to the last joke, but pretend like you didn't hear that shit. This is my original take on the Olympics. So I was watching the Olympics, and well, I wasn't watching the Olympics because of the tape delay. I don't know about this. If you know about this, NBC is tape delaying the Olympics, tape delaying history for the masses. And I was trying to watch the opening ceremonies the other day, and I turned on NBC and it wasn't on live. But I turned on CNN and they're like, "We have some breaking news coming in. We're getting a report that the Olympics have started." And they're like, "Hold on. We're getting some photos here." And there's some blurry like cell phone pictures of the Olympic ceremonies. It's like, is this how it has to be in 2012? We have to have some guy in a cell phone like, "Check it out, CNN. The Olympics, the modern marvel of athletics." But my favorite part of the Olympics is the Parade of Nations, because it's so impossibly boring to see some of the best people in the world just walking. And it's so boring because the United States comes at the end, logically. But I wish it was like a drop-down menu on the internet where they just put United States at the top. They're just like, they're like, you probably are here to see the United States team. Let's get them out of the way. We'll filter in the rest afterwards. And like, it's so boring because they just walk by. They should at least let LeBron James like dunk to some fucking fireworks or something. Power of America. And the funniest part was that the other countries who cleared, like Ghana, the Ghana team was like the Ghanaians. They were walking through and they just looked so fucking shocked. They were walking through like flashing strobe lights and like loud Bee Gees music, and they were just like praying to their God, like, what is this? Yeah, so fuck the Olympics. I've been watching a lot of Cops lately, and one thing I've found in my many hours of studying Cops tape is that it is impossible to be mistakenly identified as a prostitute. If you were ever asked by a police officer if you're a prostitute, there's one reasonable answer, which is, what? That's all you know. If somebody says that, you're like, whoa, you're not a prostitute. But you never hear that on Cops. They're always like, I was just trying to get a ride. Like, that's like, if somebody's like, you're a prostitute, even if I was a prostitute, I would still be insulted by the look of it. Like, are you saying I look like a prostitute? I wonder how much footage Cops have of women who are being asked if they're prostitutes and they're just insulted and they're just like, oh shit, turn off the camera, she's on the I've been eating a lot of McDonald's lately, and that's how all my jokes start. I've been doing a lot of blank lately. I've been eating McDonald's every day of my life, and I don't know if you guys have this problem with McDonald's, but whenever I get my back in the drive-thru, it looks like a fucking grenade went off inside. Like, every time I look in, there's like fries, like it's not like, I don't know what the hell is going on in the back of McDonald's, but there's like one guy's job it is to just take your fries and turn them upside down. Like, that's his station. Get it to the upside down station. And then some other guy's just like, fucking lettuce! Just throws lettuce on everything. There's always lettuce everywhere. It's like the guy who's in charge of lettuce is just losing his fucking mind that day. So I read this story the other day about a guy who tried to commit suicide by shooting himself in the head with a nail gun. And he shot himself in the head 4 times, and he didn't die. So if you were wondering, it only takes 4 nails before you decide, I have to go to the doctor. If you have 4 nails in your head, that's the limit. That is the limit. Yeah, 5 nails would be overkill, and I'm not going to die from this. I should have used a real gun. I made a really huge mistake last week. I ate a family-sized box of Nerds. And if you didn't know those existed, neither did I until I was in the grocery store. And I thought to myself, I bet I could eat all those Nerds. So I bought them. I bought the family-sized box of Nerds, ate it in like a day and a half. And the funny thing about the box of Nerds is that it's a serving size of 11, which is like, what family is that size? It's like, that's like an Irish immigrant family from like 1902. The serving size of nerds should be 0. There's no nerds. That's what it should have say in the box. You should not eat these. But yeah, the serving size is 11, and I ate it in a day and a half, and I gotta admit, I rushed. I felt kind of accomplished. And then the next day, I threw them all up. And the funny thing about nerds is that when you throw up nerds, they're still nerds. When nerds go inside your body and into your stomach, nothing happens. They're just always nerds, and your body's like, get this shit out of here as fast as you can. And like either end, they're just like, get these nerds out. And yeah, that's my time. Thank you. Good job, Austin. That was Austin Haven. This is Rukmani Ramachandran. This is Bill Metzger. This is wet. It's gross. I spent good money at Radio Shack for this microphone. Hey everybody. I wanted to come up on stage and talk about the bathroom right here. It has the men's room. If you walk in and you're facing the toilet, if you just look to your left, it has the greatest piece of bathroom graffiti I've ever seen. Do any of you want to guess which piece I'm talking about? Art piece? Anyone want to throw it out there? Dudes that have like perused the graffiti? The boot. There's a nice boot. There's a nice boot with wings. It's a good image. That's not what I'm talking about. But it is interesting that someone else has written an arrow pointing to it, and they wrote something like "chubby angel in a corset," which I don't understand. And then the dude was just like, looks just like, I don't know. That perplexes me. This might just be my personal taste, but I think this is the greatest piece of bathroom graffiti I've come. It's not graffiti, it's a sentence. And it says, very plainly, just please stop raping so many cats. And that's it. So, if you break it down, let's start with the first word, just. So in order to do this, we're going to have to imagine that there's a back and forth going on with one person who is not raping cats and another person who is indeed raping cats. So the one individual who's trying to prevent his friend from committing bestiality is unsuccessful in his argument, and eventually he has to say, well, just please stop raping the cats. Like the other stuff, okay, I get it. Yeah, you have a bad home life. It's cool. You can blow the dogs, but you know, it's obvious that they like it. The cat is screeching. Just please stop raping so many cats. The second word, please, he's begging him. They've gone through years of this turmoil. And he's like, please, you're killing yourself with these cats. You're gonna get feline AIDS. Which is a thing. And then finally, I would like to bring up the fact that it's okay if you rape some cats, just not so many cats as to make it obvious that there's a cat rapist in our neighborhood. Just be a little smoother about the cat rapes.
don't go outside of your radius to rape the cats. So that I love it. It's just so it's weird. There was another piece of graffiti that I saw in a bar in DC once. That was the classic, like, for a good time. I think it said, "I'll suck your dick." It was just right out there. He's like, we're not going kayaking. Unless, while we're kayaking, I'm sucking your dick. That's a bonus, that's fine. It was just like, "I'll suck your dick." And then it had a phone number, and then underneath that, and this was a few years ago, mind you, it had parentheses, and then it said pager number, and it had a pager. So this guy got so busy that he had to go back and get a pager because he just couldn't handle the volume of calls that were coming through. He was running out of minutes. "Where are you, Applebee's? Okay, give me 30 minutes. I'm finishing up at Taco Bell right now. I'll be right over." "The party you've tried to reach, I'll suck your dick, is not available right now. Please leave a message at the tone. Beep. Please come suck my dick." What is that? If that's, obviously it's not a real thing, but if it was, is there an etiquette to, "Hey, what's up? I'm at Ruby Tuesdays, I saw your thing. We just got the appetizers, so I got about 30 minutes. I don't know if you're in the area, but if you could come suck my dick, please. That would be great." I gotta get out of here. There was one other thing I wanted to say. I can't remember what it was. Something about sucking dicks or something. What was it? Hold on one sec. Oh, okay. I want to do this real quick. So I got some spam recently, and it was penis enlargement spam. And the unique thing about this spam was it was an Evite. So it wasn't like, "Try our pills, it'll make your penis bigger." It was like a penis event was happening, and there was a map attached and like a time. It was like 9 p.m. on Saturday, August 18th in Brooklyn. I could zoom in Google Maps and like, that's where the penis party's happening. And I could accept yes, no, maybe, we'll see if I can just kind of stretch it a bit before I commit to a plane ride to Brooklyn. And I felt weird. I almost wanted to like say yes, but then I thought it would just be, because I wanted to like promote their event, you know what I mean? You just want to just be like, "I'll go," but you're not really going to. So I decided not to, because if it's a real event, I would hate for them to be, at 9 o'clock rolls around, they're like, "Guys, we can't start yet. Bill's not here. He really needs this procedure." Anyway, that's it. Thank you guys. I appreciate everything. Just real quick before I get off stage, I put this show together, and if you're having a good time, or you want to be and you want to be kept up to date with our shows, just go to Facebook and find Cafe Diem Comedy on Facebook, and like it. Thank you. That's our ringleader, everybody. That's Bill Metzger. What a head of hair. This is J. Walter Brayman. Now everyone, I've been advised to let you know that you should keep your talk amongst yourselves at a very low volume. Everyone who comes up here tonight is plagued by a crippling insecurity that's followed them since early childhood. Don't prove them right. This is David Marie Garland.
Hello! No, I'm not homeless. I'm just between homes. Literally, I sleep in an alley. That joke was for the teenagers at the ice skating rink who called me homeless. I'm not really homeless. Who do you think I am? Jewel? I like to walk up to women who are dressed provocatively and say to them, "Oh my God, we're wearing the exact same outfit." And they usually respond with, "No, we're not, but I'll give you a blowjob." Oh my God, is that what I think of women? I am so sexist. I mean sexy. Do you know who Jesus Christ is? Do you know what the Bible is? People don't respect God anymore. I guess it's because in the old days, he used to strike people down with lightning and cause floods and famines. Joking! But then he had a son, and he chilled out. I guess that's his problem. That's his cross to bear. But I'm no atheist. The best thing atheists got going for them is a Jesus fish with 2 legs coming out of it. And that's not even that great. Do you know why they call them fuck me heels? Because women are like, fuck me, why did I wear those? My back hurts. Come on, women, wear more sensible footwear. Guys ain't trying to fuck your shoes. At least not all of them, do you know what I mean? I'm thinking about buying a snake. You know, just like a real casual snake. Something I can wear around the house, you know, like where I got my bathrobe on, my slippers. Something I can accessorize with my gold chain. Who do you think I am? A drug dealer? I had this dream once where I was having sex with this girl, and we're having sex and French kissing. And when we were done having sex, I asked her if she loved me, and she said no. And I woke up from that dream just crying, because sex without love is just sad. Am I right, guys? If you like my stand-up comedy, you might also like my pasta sauce. It's available in stores now. You know, just look for the name David and Marie Callender's Authentic Italian Pasta Sauce. It comes in 3 varieties. We got spicy pepper. It's really spicy, so you might want to have like a glass of milk on the side. I'm not even joking. We got mushroom and red wine. That's pretty good. We also got a white sauce. Come on, you're all adults in here. Behave. Don't think that way.
That was someone much louder than me. David Marie Garland.